So I just felt in the summer, I've been with Amy for about 4 months or so. And in the summer before coming, I just felt tired all the time. I'm self-employed. I work 5 or 6 times a week all over the place. And my relationship with food is complicated. I'm lazy when I'm not working. So if I'm working really hard and I'm not doing anything the next day, I just want to collapse. And if I'm not working really hard, I don't want to do anything anyway. I also want to collapse. When work is going really well and I'm feeling brilliant about myself, I want to eat to celebrate. And when things are going difficult and I want to eat to make myself feel better. And I just knew that couldn't carry on. And so I Googled, and I've joined a gym and I never go. And I knew I needed a personal trainer, just as someone to get me out, to make me do stuff, to motivate me, because I couldn't motivate myself. And so I Googled personal trainers and I went through all of them and I searched through loads of people and came across Amy's video online, and basically said the things I was feeling. Are you always tired? Do you not do as much exercise as you always do? Or used to do? And I went, oh yeah. So I sort of realised that was the type of person that I could go to. I knew the type of personal trainers that I didn't want. I knew that I didn't want sort of someone to shout at me and or be free and do that and shout and be horrible. I knew that I needed someone to sort of work me through it and walk me through how I was going to be able to improve, really. And it's been great. I definitely, almost every time I go and see Amy, if I didn't have to go and see Amy, I wouldn't go to the gym. So if I didn't have an appointment, I wouldn't go. If I didn't have a personal trainer, I would stay in bed. It's just the thing that I need to motivate me, and Amy feels like the type of person who can motivate me without annoying me. I imagine I annoy her as much as she annoys me. I'm a bit argumentative and mischievous, so I'll try and do as little work as possible and get away with as little work as possible. And it feels like Amy is working with me for my needs rather than just like on a menu of personal trainers do this, so boom, 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 boom. It feels like she'll see me and go, oh, okay, that's the mood he's in. We'll do that today. Do you know what? I feel better. We did this thing at the beginning where, so we would do these stretches with this broomstick thing, and my flexibility and my strength is rubbish. And so we would do this thing and I could get my hands to like just behind my head. And there was a session, I don't know, about a month ago where we both looked at each other because my hands went all the way down my back. And I was like, oh wow, I can move. And it genuinely feels like, I didn't do it for weight loss. I've lost weight, but I didn't do it for weight loss. I didn't do it for sort of vanity because I wanted to look in a particular way. I did it because I didn't want to be an older man with no flexibility or strength. And I feel a bit more flexible and I feel a bit stronger. And so I'm guessing it works. I think it works. The fact that I can put my socks on. I mean, this is an issue, having problems putting my socks on. Whereas now I sort of find it all right putting my socks on, which maybe sounds pathetic. But if you have problems putting your socks on, you'll know the difference when you can put your socks on. There's loads of them. The one for me, which makes such a difference for me, is that I don't hate being in the space that is the gym, because I always have hated going to gyms. Because no one in their right mind likes bad interior design and daytime TV programs on monitors and awful mid-90s R&B and dance. Like, no one likes that. And Amy allows me to choose the music that we put on, and just makes me feel like I'm not in a place that I just want to run away from straight away. And that genuinely, for someone whose relationship with working out and relationship with sort of, for want of a better word, the masculinity of gyms, being in a place that doesn't feel like that genuinely makes it feel manageable. No, not at all. Really hurts. It costs so much money to be put through agony all the time. Just go somewhere else. Go to like Pure Gym and spend 24 quid a month or something like that. It's life's better that way. Would I recommend Amy? I absolutely would. I totally would recommend. I'd recommend getting a personal trainer that works for you. And I think for a lot of people, that might be one of those boot campy type people who are like big Marines and they'll shout at you if that's what you think you need. But if you're someone who isn't used to the idea of going to a gym and has a long-term project and is comfortable feeling the change after a while, if you're someone who feels that they need someone to work with, I was going to say their mental health and their well-being, but that makes it sound like a counselling session, but it isn't like that. But it does feel that if Amy knows you're having a busy week at work, or you had a late night, or you're doing something else, it does feel like it's sort of tailored for you, really. And so if you want someone who can do something that works just for you, then probably go for Amy, I would. But if you want something that you just want someone to shout at you, then probably go somewhere else.